Hi there, back with another video review, and finally we have a 1/18 scale model right in front of us. So, this model in particular is a Ferrari 348 TB made by Bburago. Now, there is actually another version of this 348 Ferrari model. I believe that one is labeled as the 348 TS. So what is the difference? Well, the TB stands for Transversale Berlinetta. Hope I got that right. And that one is actually the coupe version, whereas the one with the TS label is a Targa, or basically in layman's term, a soft top version. So the TB, which is this one here, is a hard top model. And as you can see, it's a pretty old model, and this was, I believe, one of the earlier Ferrari models produced by Bburago. And yeah, without wasting any more time, let's just start the review from the side. So taking a look at the side profile, well, not much complaints really. I mean, in terms of the shot lines, I think, even on this earlier Bburago Ferrari model, the details are pretty nice. And in terms of the shot lines, there is not a huge gap in between the door and the body. And well, I do want to point out for the door panels, especially the this bottom section right here with the grills over there. Yes, first things first, the details are pretty nice, but this one here is actually a separate plastic part that they have combined or merged onto the metal door panel. I'm just gonna open it up a little bit to show you guys what I mean by that. So yeah, as you can see, the bottom part here is actually plastic. Well, I wouldn't call it a nitpick or anything like that, but it just feels like, if you can hear it clearly, yeah, it's got that very plasticky sound on it. Kind of feels like it's gonna fall off or drop off anytime, but fortunately it's still in place after all these years. Yeah, this one actually, I mean, for this model, it actually belongs to my dad. So yeah, let's just take a closer look on the side profile. So I mean, just bring you guys back to the door. Very nice detail with the keyhole or the door panel right there. And then right underneath, not sure if you guys can see it clearly. So it's got a very tiny sticker, which I believe is labeled the Pininfarina. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrongly, but yeah, because it's a sticker, certain parts of it have already torn off, and I think it's misplaced a little bit. Ah well. And well, on this side you do get the fuel cap, which is not really clearly marked. I mean, in terms of the indentation, well, I think Bburago could have done a better job with that. Anyway, moving along to the front. So I do quite like the 3D Ferrari badge right over there. And in terms of the black grills, or the front grills, pretty solid details to it. As for the Ferrari logo on the hood, well, that's just a sticker. Pretty awkward with these earlier Ferrari models by Bburago. As you can see, they already have sort of an indentation there, basically where they want to put the Ferrari logo or the sticker right over there. But obviously the sticker itself is smaller than the hole, so it just makes it look like, I mean, it's very awkward to see that. And then well, as you can see with the shot lines, unfortunately we aren't able to open the front lights. But in terms of the fog lamps right over here, I mean what you get on either side of the front, the details are actually not bad. So just bringing you guys to the other side of the model. So it's practically the same, so no complaints here. Well, the Pininfarina sticker on this side is still perfectly intact. So let's turn our attentions to the back. So in terms of the back profile, well, I think this is actually where Bburago has done the well, the best in terms of the representation of the model. So again, similar with the front, with this Ferrari logo, it's also it has the 3D effect and also nice detailing with the back grills. Which I do want to point out actually goes all the way through, as in there are holes to it. But unfortunately, we can't really see the engine because, well, part of the molding of the body is inside. That means there is a metal plate inside that blocks the view to the engine. And well, as you can see, they do have a sticker right over there labeled 348TB. And well, I'm just gonna lift it up a little bit just to show you guys. You know, it does come with a Ferrari badge right there, which well, I'm not particularly sure whether this is just a sticker because it actually has kind of a 3D look to it. So it could be a plastic plate with, you know, some 3D effect to it, but I can't really feel it. So that's why I'm thinking it could be a sticker. But, you know, for the effect, I think that's really nice. And then, you know, on the engine cover on this side, again, the same thing with the grills over here. These go all the way through, so you can actually see the engine underneath. That's very nice. And well, if I'm not mistaken, the tail lamps are actually sitting inside the grills. And then you get double exhaust on either side. And now let's move on to the wheels. So I do really like the tire rims. I mean, as you can see, the details are really fantastic. I mean, it does have a very realistic look to it. And also a plus point is, you know, with the wheels, it actually states that Pirelli tires. So that is really, really nice. But I'm not sure if you're aware, but for these older Ferrari models by Bburago, there are no brake discs inside. So you get the same thing with the front wheels. And yeah, as I've mentioned, this is an older model produced by Bburago. So, you know, certain parts of the tire rims, as you can see on this side there, it's already starting to have yellowish stains. And well, with the front wheels, you can turn them left and right. But as you can see, it actually goes back into place, as in it goes back centered when you release your fingers. And now let's move on to the opening features. So for the front hood, it actually opens from this way. And yeah, let me turn it over to this side. So well, cool feature on this model is that it comes with a plastic bar. I'm just gonna lift it up right over there. So, yeah, so with this bar, when you put it in place right underneath this peg right there, so that actually helps to support the opening. And this is what it looks like inside the front. So it's a storage compartment, a pretty small one at that. and also nice. Well, let me just change the angle a bit. So what I do like about this model is that it comes with a bag over here, but you know, I can't really take it out. It's already fixed onto the front. So if you want to put back the plastic bar that holds the hood, just snap it back in over there. So details are really nice. And we can also open the doors, which I've already shown earlier. So let's take a look at the interior. So the steering wheel works, and yeah, I know in terms of the interior, very cheap looking, unfortunately. But I do want to give credit to Bburago for the carpet. I mean, yeah, you don't get any velvet carpeting material whatsoever, but you know, very nice details to it. Oh, and don't mind the dust side. As I've mentioned, this is a pretty old model. So let's take a look at the interior from another angle. Again, nice details. I'm just trying to see if I can move the chairs. Nope. Does look like it can fold, but unfortunately it can't. And well, we can also open the engine compartment, which I also want to point out, similar to the underneath of the doors, this is also plastic. So yeah, not very heavy. And well, unfortunately there's no stick or bar to hold this in place, so I've got to place my fingers in there. And well, just take a look at the engine details. Pretty nice. And then moving on to the base. So this is how the base looks like. Very nice details underneath. And here is the top profile. Well then, overall, you know, I think for these older generation Bburago Ferrari models, I think at that time, you know, the details are really not bad. And you know, fortunately, with the newer releases of the Ferrari models by Bburago, you know, they've managed to produce at a better quality, I would say. I mean, yeah, I mean, a drawback of the newer ones, especially the basic lines, you know, with the Ferrari logos, they do not come with any 3D effect to it. It's more of a sticker, but obviously the newer ones, even though it's a sticker, the details are sharper. Yeah, definitely a good model to have in your collection. I haven't got the 348TS model, which I believe falls under the newer release of by Bburago. You know, if I have that in hand, maybe I would be able to do a comparison just to show you guys how Bburago has improved over the years. Well, I guess that's all for now. Thanks for watching.